Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to episode number 9 of Rebrith Falling Star Wrestling. We're live tonight, uncensored as always. Wait for the game to catch me up. I normally do this with forehand, but hey ho. There we go. So in a decent pre-show match, Ashton Smith defeated Chuck Mambo in 14:32 by pinfall with a dive, catch, go to sleep. We announced quality to lift the match to colour conjugate match of boost. Ashton Smith 38, Mambo 33. I should really check and see if there's an update. We're in front of 765 people at the Royal Spa Sunday tonight. We're live on YouTube as always. And then Moralo is and Nigel Guinness ringside of 63C because it's rated on Stu Bennett and Nick Aldis. And they go, hello and welcome to the first Falling Star show of 2018 Genesis. Tonight we see Stu Bennett defending his Falling Star Championship against Nick Aldis. And then Nigel goes, not only that, tonight Bobby Lashley is back and he's taking on Norman Dar and so much more. Let's begin. Not many angles tonight. There is a few pre-written angles. And of course, as my events, as the company's growing, it's more about what happens in the ring. So in about that decent match in the crowd, but subpar wrestling, Ricky Shane Page defeated Furio in 7:39 by pinfall with a powerbomb. 31E plus, not bad. Furio seemed off his game. The announced quality in the colour conjugate match with boost. Ricky Shane Page 31, Furio 27, no work improvement, so we move on. To our next match, which is a 42D in a decent match. Jimmy Star defeated me, the Monster JR in 8:19 by pinfall. The announced quality and the colour conjugate in the match with boost. Jimmy Star 29, Monster JR 46, no work improvements. We move on. What's next? In a bout of that decent match, the crowd was subpar wrestling. Roy Knight defeated Tom Falcon by pinfall in 14:46 by pinfall using underhand tactics. Roy Knight makes defense number 4 of his limitless title, 32E plus. Roy Knight seen off his game. Marinano and Nigel McGuinness great chemistry calling matches together. The announced quality and the colour conjugate match boost. Tom Falcon 29, Rory Knight 31, no work improvements. Limited storyline has advanced with this segment. Has started with this segment, shall I say. And then after the match, Tom Falcon is really pissed off with Rory Knight. He's angry because he's cheated. And he goes, I've had it with you, Ricky Knight, your son Ricky Knight Jr. You cheat, you lie to people you used to love. People used to love you, But tonight you've been a total asshole. Next month, Extreme Rules, I'm gonna take you on in a ladder match. See you next month. So yeah, our next event is happening in February, in a month's time. It is called Extreme Rules for a reason, because I've sorted YouTube out so that they're not happy with it, but they'll just flag your video and you won't get any revenue from it. So that's what's going to happen. We'll be flagged for Extreme Rules. I don't care. But yeah, Rory Knight will be taking on Tom Falcon yet again for the championship bout. Will be on the line in a ladder match. How about that, my friends? It's because I know that it's going to do this, so ladder. Yeah, save. So we move on. The first promo. There's not many of them tonight, believe you me. I only got Ricky Knight on the card tonight. In a bout of decent crowd with subpar wrestling, Sebastian defeated Matt Walters in 7:45 by pinfall with a handful of titles, 32E plus. Matt Walters was rid of his game. Matt Walters getting back his gimmick. The announced quality and the colour conjugate match of boost. Matt Walters 26, Sebastian 33, no work improvements. We move on. In a poor match, Zack Zodiac defeated Ricky Knight Jr. in 8:02 by pinfall the Rainmaker F12. The crowd was silent. Okay, it's a match between two jobbers. Oops. The announced quality and the colour conjugate match of boost. Zack Zodiac 30 and Ricky Knight Jr. 30. So that's a 12F plus. Don't know why that would be a problem because they're both getting 30s. I don't know why they're so low on the card. But anyway, we'll ignore that. In a decent match, Jack Gallagher defeated Roughneck in 10:30 by pinfall with a crash landing, a 45D. The announced quality in the colour conjugate match of booth. Roughneck 33, Jack Gallagher 48, no work improvements. The reason Roughneck was brought in originally was because he's the trainer at the Falling Star Academy. So, we brought him in so he can wrestle with us as well. Bring the students along so they can see what the wrestling show looks like. In a decent match, Al Ligero defeated Jonathan Windsor in 14:34 by pinfall the Mexican splash of 48D+. The announced quality and the colour conjugate match boost. Al Ligero 52, Jonathan Windsor 33. No worker improvements of 48D plus. Bum 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 bum. In a decent match, Ricochet defeated Exodus in 15:05 by pinfall diving double knee. Exodus seemed off his game and announced quality in the colour conjugate match boost. Ricochet 45, Exodus 34. No worker improvements of 43D. Not bad at all. In a bout that had great heat and good wrestling, Marty Scurll defeated MVP in 14:31 by pinfall, illegally using the ropes for leverage. Marty Scurll has debuted his degenerate gimmick, it's got a initial rating of average. MVP fan favourite gimmick has got an initial rating of average. The announced quality lift the match, Marty Scurll 51, MVP 55, no work routes but 55 C-. Not a bad match for a UK star, you know. This is why I'm using the Fleski's mod. It's amazing to see what these guys can actually do in the ring. In a bout of good heat and decent wrestling, Bobby Lashley defeated Noam Dar in 15:12 by pinfall to spear. Bobby Lashley debuted. He's a legitimate athlete. Has got an initial rating above average. The announced quality lift the match, Bobby Lashley 54, Noam Dar 47. But you're not very good storyline advance for this segment. Not bad match at all. Is it next? Is it the main event next? No, can't be. No, it isn't. It's this one. 59C. In a bout of great heat and good wrestling, Jimmy Havoc defeated Zack Sabre Jr. in 14:40 by pinfall and full tights. Jimmy Havoc 50, Zack Sabre Jr. 62. I'm taking you down storylines advance for this. Zack Sabre Jr. improving in performance. Zack's mod. And video hypes the main event of the night, which gets us hopefully a good rating because these two are very popular and over. In a bout of fantastic heat and great wrestling, Stu Bennett defeated Nick Aldis in 22:44 by pinfall after using a foreign object. Stu Bennett makes defense number 1 of his championship. Stu Bennett's getting better his gimmicks. Nick Aldis 62, Stu Bennett 67. No work improvements. The Falling Star Championship storyline advances segment. We move on to our Ozen angle of the night, and he goes, "You're stupid. You see, you could be great. You cheat, you steal, you lie. I've had it. You think you're so good because you've been in WWE. You've never held a major championship there. You've only held mid-card titles. You see, I might be in the big leagues, but I might not have been in the big leagues. But how? I've held the Impact World Championship. I held the Global Force World Championship. That's the first major championship bout you held in for ages." And he goes, "You finished? You finished? You see, this is my championship. You're just pissed you didn't win tonight. You know what? If you're that bothered, next month at Extreme Rules, last man standing, me versus you." And Nick goes, "Enjoy your title one, right, lass." So, you know, the fans are on Nick's side. They're like, yes, yes, yes. You know, they know Nick's right in this. You know, the only reason he's been so hearty is he's left the WWE because he wasn't happy with his push and stuff, and he should have been a major champion. And Nick Aldis has just thrown it in his face that that's the case, you know. And Stu's like, "No, that's not the case." So yeah, the last man standing match between these two. That's going to be fun. You wait until you see the card. Every match is going to be some sort of gimmicky match with weapons. So yeah, Falls Count Anywhere melee, ladder matches, stuff like that. But hopefully you guys are already pumped for Extreme Rules. We've got 2 great matches planned. I can also confirm after earlier tonight's situation with Noam Dar and Lashley, Noam Dar put out on Twitter that he would like to face Lashley next month, and he got permission to face Lashley. It'll be Bobby Lashley taking on Noam Dar in a tables match. And for the first time in Falling Star Wrestling history, there's going to be a tag team. Where is the match I want? A tag team hardcore match as Zack Sabre Jr. will be joining forces with MVP to take on the team of Jimmy Havoc and Marty Scurll. Yeah. We ain't finished. Don't worry, guys. We've still got one more match to announce ahead of time for this show. After this week, after this month, and after this past month, the 2 guys who are classified as lower card wrestlers are going to be in a first blood match. I know that this show is going to do rubbish because a lot of the wrestlers who are putting in these matches are not designed for this. Okay, they have been moved down for some reason. They weren't when I did this, so that's going to be a first blood match. Not every match will be gimmicky. They're the only gimmicky matches we're going to have on the card, so the rest of the night will just be like, you know, the standard matches, but there will be no rules. So we end the show. I won't book that as that. It'll be 101 matches, but with no rules, because otherwise the rating will just be poor. We end the show tonight with a 57C minus, which is not bad. We increase the popularity in 4 regions. I'm going to give it to Stu and Nick. And of course, our former champion, Zack Sabre Jr. They're going to be complimented. Point out as good example. Point out as good example. Stu Bennett was very happy. Nicole seemed pleased. Zack Sabre Jr. was very happy with your speech. Good. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you next month for Extreme Rules. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back. It's Falling Star Wrestling. Hey guys, it's a 98% and that's a nice episode, so I hope that'll hurry up and get done. So yeah, we open up tonight with a huge promo from quite a lot of people. This is not a wrestling promo as you think it is. Ricky Knight's trying to go off the script. Oh, he asked to go off script, and I think he deserved it tonight. So yeah, Ricky Knight comes through and goes, "It's coming Thursday night, Fallen Star Wrestling debuts a new TV show called War Attitude. But let's break kayfabe. You see, I've made a decision to leave the business. You see, I've been in this business for many years and it's time for me to spend time with the grandkids and watch my sons, my wife and my daughter wrestle. I'll be watching as a fan." Then we hear some music, Fallen Star theme song, whatever we use. We are sold out in front of 800 people at the O2 Academy in Islington tonight, which is nice. And Jimmy Star comes out. I'm with him, and his 3 sons are with him as well. And Jimmy goes, I have with me Rory Knight, Zack Knight, Ricky Knight Jr. I have spoken with JJR and he asked me to do this. We decided to make you the first official Falling Star Hall of Famer. And Zack goes, I know we ain't seen eye to eye. We ain't seen eye to eye. And we won't for the rest of the show. But I will say this. Ricky's been awesome. And I know my brother and nephew will agree that everyone here will miss him. Rory goes, I can't think of much more to say. So everyone, thank you, Ricky. He hands the plaque and then they all take photos. So yeah, there's like a little plaque and he's a part. And I have already done the cosmetic side of things. The cosmetic side of things. 40. So let me reply to my mum, or my sister / mum / it gets very confused. I ain't going for that on this. She might so yeah, in about that decent match with the crowd, Terrible Wrestling, Zack Zodiac defeated Ricky Knight Jr. in a first blood match in 8/16 when Ricky Knight Jr. was busted open. Zack Zodiac seemed off his game. They had pretty good chemistry. I knew that was going to be the Grace. Now it's a quality and colour conjugate match with Bruce. Ricky Knight Jr. 24, Zack Zodiac 23. This match was in honour of their dads. So brawl, not very good. In about a decent crowd with subpar wrestling, there's no rules tonight, so weapons would have been used. Chuck Mambo defeated Jonathan Windsor in 11:23 by pinfall. The Chuck U 35E+. We announced quality on the colour conjugate match of Boost. Jonathan Windsor 34, Chuck Mambo 32. No work improvements, we move on. What's our next match? In about a decent match with the crowd with subpar wrestling, Jimmy Star defeated Sebastian in 14:38 by pinfall. 34E+, Sebastian sustained a sleepy head. Okay, he must be tired. Jimmy Star seemed off his game. The announced quality in the colour conjugate match of Boost. Sebastian 36, Jimmy Star 27, 34E+. So yeah, Sebastian Cool, sleepyhead. Thank you. Sorry guys, it's as you probably saw on the side when I quickly got rid of it, my nanny's coming down and I ain't seen it for ages. And above there, good heat and decent wrestling. Exodus defeated Ricochet in 15-18 by pinfall, illegally using the ropes of leverage. Exodus was really off his game. The announced quality, the colour conjugate match boost. Exodus 30, Ricochet 62, 40-60. And above that, decent match of the crowd, a 36D from these guys, not bad. And decent match of the crowd was subpar wrestling. Roy Knight defeated Tom Falcon in a ladder match in 11-14 when Roy Knight retrieved the item. Defense makes defense number 5 of his limitless title. Same as usual. Tom Falcon 28, Roy Knight 37. No Roy Knight improving in performance, not bad at all. So I'll just get rid of all that a minute. Right, bring that back up. Yeah. Can you not message me while I'm trying to record? Thank you. Problem is I don't know how to turn it off on my computer, so I've got to open it on my phone. Yeah, close that down. So in a decent match, the Monster JJR defeated Ricochet and Page in 14-49 by pinfall straight to Howard, 40D minus. And the house quality on the colour conjugate match boost. Ricochet and Page 31. And Monster JJR 48. Can you stop messaging me? I'm trying to record. Right. Oh, wait, no, I should have ignored it, but what? There we go. That's it. Right. The game's now going to freeze because it was. In a decent match, Furio defeated Jack Gallagher in 15-06 by pinfall. Furio is visibly tiring towards the end. The announced quality and the colour conjugate match boost. Furio 26, Jack Gallagher 44. No 35E plus. Not bad. In above that, decent match, the crowd was subpar wrestling. Matt Walters defeated Roughneck in 14-40 by pinfall. The announced quality and the colour conjugate match boost. Roughneck 29, Matt Walters 27. No work appearance of 30E plus. Not bad at all. In a decent match, Jack Hager. These two definitely coming back with 55C minus. In a decent match, Jack Hager defeated Jay Lethal in 15-25 by pinfall by submission to Patriot Lock. Announcing quality to lift the match. Jay Lethal 54, Jack Hager 50. No work improvements, but these two are brought in as a House of Hardcore bonus match. They're both with House of Hardcore, so I thought I'd bring them in. I did say I was going to use them a bit more often, so these will come in more often. In a decent match, Ashton Smith defeated Alligero in 15-15 by pinfall the driving catch. Alligero, that's fine. Alligero 43, Ashton Smith 33. Ashton Smith improving in performance. We get any penalties? A 37D minus. Not bad. In above that, good heat and decent wrestling. Bobby Lashley defeated Noam Dar in a tables match in 15-18 when Noam Dar was put through the table with a choke slam. And that's quality. Lifted the match. Bobby Lashley 53, Noam Dar 52. No working improvements of 55C minus. Not a bad match. And we're getting a TV show soon, so we'll get to see more fun from that. In above that, great heat and decent wrestling. MVP Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Jimmy Havoc and Mighty Skull in 14-47. MVP defeated Mighty Skull by pinfall Playmaker. Zack Sabre Jr. 45, my MVP 50, Mighty Skull 48, 46. It's probably because it was a hardcore match. Yep. The only one who didn't complain was Jimmy Havoc. Nice. Video players hyping up our main event of the night, which will close the show off. Not many angles tonight because we've got the TV show coming on Thursday where the angles are going to start happening. In above, had fantastic heat and great wrestling. Stu Bennett defeated Nick Aldis in a last man standing match in 26-42 where Nick Aldis could not beat the 10 count after the waist on. Stu Bennett makes defense number 2 of the championship. Nick Aldis 56, Stu Bennett 67. No work or improvements. We end the show tonight with should be at least a 55C minus. 55C minus, told you. Not bad really, and we are going to start doing TV shows, which means we're going to be making more, we're going to be out there with the people. And actually, I haven't been a big fan of Bobby Lashley for a while, but Bobby Lashley recently, with his entourage or whatever they want to call it in the company, have been doing great. So guys, that is your show. I'll see you with our first ever TV show very soon, and that's going to be uploaded tonight as well. That's now finished. Nope. Thanks for making a loud noise. Sorry about the interruptions, but I'll see you again live very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the first ever edition of Falling Star Wrestling Power Hour, being held in front of 850 people at the Pavilion Theatre tonight. And a pre-show about a decent match of the card with subpar wrestling. Jonathan Windsor defeats Zack Zodiac in 8:13 by pinfall. At 33 plus, Jonathan Windsor strained a wrestlemain, announcing quality and the colour conjugate match boost. Windsor 34, Zack Zodiac 28. Jonathan Windsor improving in flying and Zodiac in performance. Not bad. Thank you, Johnny Kidd, for that information. We already know that. I wish there was a way of disabling that, because you already kind of know. In a decent pre-show match, Matt Walters and Jay Lethal defeated the Monster Joe and Sebastian in 8:07 when Jay Lethal defeated Sebastian by pinfall the flying elbow drop. Jay Lethal's better than everyone. Jay Lethal's debuted his fan favourite gimmick, Scottish Rented Grey. The announced quality lifted the match and the colour conjugate match boost. This is about a week after Extreme Rules, so we've only got 3 weeks to our next big event. And yep, Jay Lethal and Jack Swagger actually signed permanently. Jay Lethal 58, Matt Walters 30, Sebastian 32. I wasn't far behind with 47. Matt Walters improving in technical. Let's go, Walters. In a pre-show battle, had decent match to card with subpar wrestling. Ricky Knight Jr. defeated Chuck Mambo in 7:34 by pinfall the Yuka's kick. 35E plus, announced quality and the colour conjugate match boost. Chuck Mambo 35, Ricky Knight Jr. 30. No work improvements. We open up the night with, so Stu comes out and he goes, so we got a TV show. And went to the biggest night in Falling Star Wrestling, how to catch a falling star. Hence the abbreviation. You see, this belt means a guaranteed main event spot. So Nick Aldis wandered in. Am I recording? Yes, I am recording. Awesome. So Nick Aldis wandered into a number one contendership, and if he wins, that's a huge. If he wins, that's huge. He then gets to face me at Falling Star, how to catch a falling star. If he wins, and that's a huge if, then he gets to face me at Falling Star. If I win, I will kick Jimmy Havoc's ass tonight. And I'll go on to face you in 3 weeks in the main event, Stu. You're nothing. You've turned on these fans who supported you and you decided to leave WWE. You see, they hate you. And I thought I hated you. Tonight, you got a title defense against Zack Sabre Jr. So get the ref out here and let me kick Jimmy's ass. So yeah, he's going to kick Jimmy's ass according to him. And that match is going to open up the night at 57C minus. In the battle, had fantastic heat and great wrestling. Nick Aldis defeated Jimmy Havoc in 8:12 by pinfall the Torment. The announced quality lifted the match. Round 1 begins to have pretty good chemistry when calling matches together. Jimmy Havoc at 49, Nick Aldis 57. Not confirming the match just yet. Remember, he's got a title defense later on tonight, so he could lose the belt to Zack Sabre Jr. In a battle, had decent wrestling. MVP defeated Bram in 7:39 by pinfall the Playmaker. The announced quality lifted the match. 56C minus. Bram had a ring performance 49, MVP 56, MPV improving in performance. Not bad at all from MVP. So Norm Dar's in the thing and he goes, 3 weeks. Bobby, me versus you one last time. Bobby, I'm going to kick your ass. You've done it twice. So in 3 weeks, I'm going to prove to you how good I am. So Ricochet, watch your back. I didn't take watch. You better be ready. So yeah, in our first actual announced championship or fight for how to catch a falling star is Bobby Lashley taking on Noam Dar. I will be booking the card up before then, probably before next week's show. I'll be booking the entire card up and getting everything ready. So in a bout very good, great heat and good wrestling, Ricochet defeated Noam Dar in 8:12 by pinfall with a standing shooting star press following interference from Bobby Lashley. Noam Dar seemed off his game. The Ricochet 62, Noam Dar 47. No work improvements, but the so it's 59C. So, Bobby Lashley came out and speared him to the excitement of the fans. Chanting, yes, yes, yes. And then Bobby Lashley is in a decent match. Tom Falcon and Bobby Lashley defeated Roy Knight and Furio in 9:15 when Tom Falcon defeated Furio by pinfall. At 46D, Bobby Lashley carried the match in terms of ring performance. The announced quality in the colour conjugate match a boost. Bobby Lashley 55, Tom Falcon 30. Furio 31, Rory Knight 39. No work improvements, but a good little match nonetheless. And then we head into our main event, which gets a 42. I don't ever do the hype videos, as I told you before, with my guys. So 62C, what a main event to open up. In a battle that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, Stu Bennett defeats Zack Sabre Jr. in 15-16 by pinfall the waiststand. Stu Bennett makes defense number 3 of his Falling Star Championship title. The injury of Zack Sabre took a big toll. Zack Sabre Jr. 50, Stu Bennett 66, no work improvements. Zack Sabre Jr. is going to be going on about a 3 or 4 month hiatus, just while his chronic back pain heals up. I can't remember how long it is. I'm going to give him time off. We've got Bram back now, so the roster's a bit outnumbered. So we had to leave Roughneck off tonight. As you'll see, there's some very nice. But after that, Nick runs out, then a massive brawl starts. There's weapons, they're bleeding, tables. Basically, use anything that's not nailed down to end this proper show off at the end of the night off. And that's now booking our next match for How to Catch a Falling Star. So in the next 3 matches, so pay attention to your post-show very carefully, guys, because your post-show, I'm going to be doing that in a second, but Nick Aldis, Stu Bennett, one-on-one for the championship is booked. I'm very happy that I've got, say can send Zack Sabre Jr. away for a week. But there you go, that's the rules. So yeah, in a decent post-show match, Ricky Shane, Jack Gallagher and Ricochet Page defeat Exodus and Ashton Smith in 8:04 when Ricochet Page defeat Ashton Smith by pinfall powerbomb. It is confirmed. After tonight's TV show, it was confirmed on the Falling Star website that How to Catch a Falling Star in a few weeks' time. I think I've got the wrong date. No, I have got the right date. It's going to be Ashton Smith taking on Ricky Shane Page one-on-one. And also, Jack Gallagher will be taking on Exodus one-on-one. Please be aware of that over the next few weeks. That Exodus and Jack Gallagher. I'm really looking forward to How to Catch a Falling Star because I've already got majority of the matches, all the matches planned. Because I normally do, because I didn't do the TV shows. But then I thought we could do a TV show. It'd be good fun. In a decent post-show match, Jack Swagger defeated Jimmy Star in 8:04 by pinfall the Swagger Bomb at 35E+. Jack Swagger's debut as Patriot Gimmick's got his rating very good. Jimmy Star 29, Jack Swagger 53. No work improvements, but it's not going to be Jack Swagger taking on Jimmy Star. No. That's too easy. That's too simple. And also, it won't be very good to do for Jack Swagger. But Jimmy Star will be in action on the night. Jimmy Star is going to be in action. He's going to be taking on Furio. Jack Swagger is going to be trying to take out his frustrations on me. I've decided, and I don't know why I've decided, but me and Jack Swagger are going to be going up against each other. Don't ask. It seemed like a good idea at the time. That's booked. I'm just trying to book the people in the post-show matches. I should have just gone for the show. So in a bout, post-bout, they had good heat and decent wrestling. Alligator defeated Mighty Skull by pinfall the Operation Wear down to 40D+. And that match will be happening at How to Catch a Falling Star. So yeah, I'm now going to book the entirety of the main event scene for the show. And the upper mid-cards portion of the show as well. So Mighty Skull will take on Alligator. And then we'll have a look and see if any of those got improvements. We've got most of the roster already booked, so it's going to be quite an epic show. Booked. Not booked. Ricochet will be taking on Bram in a one-on-one action. And anyone who has not realised who is going to be going up against it yet and have not paid much attention to the save, MVP and Jimmy Havoc. There you go. That's set in stone, my friends. There's your upper mid carders all facing out, all going to be battling out. Of course, to standard, Rory Knight will be taking on none other than Tom Falcon, one-on-one for the title. I could just book the whole match here, but it takes time to book. Make sure you booked everything right. Ashes with Exodus, Furio, Gallagher, Lethal, Jimmy. Chuck Mambo is going to be taking on Jonathan Windsor. That match I already know is happening because I've kind of already had that in my head. There's also going to be a few additional outside matches and a few new people coming in for the show. Ricky Knight Jr. taking on Matt Walters. That's happening. Roughneck's going to be taking on Zack Zodiac. Zack Zodiac and Roughneck. And that is set up for you. I'm not going to be getting rid of Zack Sabre Jr. as I said. Zack Sabre Jr. will be sticking around, and I'll be bringing in a couple of people for them two to face. But we got a 61C for our first TV show. Increased popularity in 45 regions. I forgot to look if they improved. Damn me. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you're looking forward to the next few 2 weeks or 3 weeks shows. And I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week for another edition of Power Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, children, these are the results from Power Hour. They're being held by Falling Star Wrestling. It's being held in front of 850 people at the Pavilion Theatre. And in a pre-show bout, Vader DC Rush the Cup, Subpar Wrestling, Ricky Knight Jr. defeated Zack Zodiac in 805 by pinfall and full titles of 32E+. The announced quality and the colour commentary gave the match a boost, a 32 for Ricky Knight Jr., a 29 for Zack Zodiac, no work improvements, we move on. In a pre-show bout, Vader DC Rush the Cup, Subpar Wrestling, Sebastian defeated Tom Falcon in 1403 by pinfall after distraction from Rory Knight. A 33E+, the announced quality and the colour conjugate match boost, Sebastian 32, Tom Falcon 28, no worker improvements. In a decent pre-show match, the Monster JR defeated Furio and Jimmy Star in 15-16 when the Monster JR defeated Jimmy Star by pinfall. The voices have spoken. I carried the match in terms of ring performance. The announced quality and the colour conjugate match boost, Furio 29, Jimmy Star 29, the Monster JR 49. Furio improving a Rumble and Jimmy Star in technical, not bad, a 42D. And a 32E+, better than I thought these two would get. And a pre-show bout at decent crowd with Subpar Wrestling. Rory Knight defeated Matt Walters in 15-18 by pinfall with Zebra Crossing. So I've got a real bad throat today. Rory Knight makes defence number 6 of his Limitless title. Rory Knight is really off his game. The announced quality and the colour commentary match will boost. Matt Walters 29, Rory Knight 31, no work improvements. Right, before we start the main card off, we're going to be discussing something. This week of the 16th, I will probably not be getting any videos out until about Friday. Because I've got the week off work, it's my fiance's birthday, and we're going to London and stuff, so I'm going to be at hers for the week, so there won't be enough time, there won't be any recordings going on. I might be able to get something out, but I'm not going to promise because I don't think I will be able to. Because, you know, and after I watch this, I'm going to watch the new series of Wrestling Trivia Challenge, which I've been looking forward to for a while. I like the Wrestling Trivia Challenge. It's done by NoDQ.com on Aaron Riff's channel. So, yeah, in a poor match, Hear Me Over Wildman debuts. He defeated Johnny from Windsor in 5:51 by pinfall the Pump Handle Slammer 37D-. He's debuted his Viking gimmick, Scottish Trainer, very good. Hero the Wildman 25, Jonathan Windsor 35. He's got no popularity in this region. He's totally poor, but he's worked for WWE. He's done a skit with Booker T. He did a tryout for WWE, so I've brought him in. It's his first match. Welcome, sir. In the Belvedere Good Heat and Decent Wrestling, Al Ligera and MVP defeated Bram and Jimmy Havoc in 6:24. When Al Ligera defeated Jimmy Havoc by pinfall of the Al Boot following defense on Zack Sabre Jr. A 51D+. The announced quality in the colour country match boost. Jimmy Havoc 48, Bram 45, MVP 49, Ligero 50, not bad, and Jimmy Havoc improving in technical. Not bad, a good little match to be honest. In a decent match, Roughneck defeated Jay Lethal in 5:35 by pinfall the Rough Rider. Jay Lethal 50, Roughneck 30, no work improvements of 45D, not bad. And then we get our first big angle of the night, and you know, Rory comes out and goes, "Yes, you can relax. Your Limitless champion has arrived to this horrible crowd, and now this loser thinks he can get a shot at my championship. Tom Falcon, listen up. I'm a second-generation superstar. We are the biggest wrestling family active today. You see, I'm better than anyone in this wrestling business." That's what the actual Knight family do claim in real life, is that they are the biggest active wrestling family in the world. I don't know if that is true, but I've gone with it for this, just to help the storyline advance. And Tom goes, "Sorry, did anyone else hear a cat being strangled?" It's time you listened. You see, it's not about the family. It's not about your ring skills. It's about passion and how to catch a falling star. I will show you my passion. As I leave with this, with that championship, it's time you got your head out your arse because it's starting to make you go crazy. With this, Rory goes to swing the limitless title at Tom Falcon, but he ducks. Falcon drop kicks Rory Knight out of the ring, who backs up the ramp looking very concerned. So that storyline's are really hotting up now. 37D- from them two. Better enough for them two would get in an angle. Brilliant. In a decent match, a 46D, in a decent match from Chuck Mambo, Ricochet Page and Jack Gallagher defeated Ashton Smith, Exodus and Jack Swagger in 5:35, and Jack Gallagher defeated Ashton Smith by pin with a crash landing. The announced quality and the colour content match boost: Jack Gallagher 46, Ricochet Page 32, Chuck Mambo 35, Jack Swagger 50, Exodus 39, Ashton Smith 40. Jack Swagger improving in performance, Exodus in Rumble. We move on into... This isn't our main event, no. In a battle of great heat and good wrestling, Ricochet and Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Marty Scurll and Doug Williams in 8:22, when Ricochet defeated Marty Scurll by a pinfall, the standing shooting star press of 62C. Doug Williams' debut is no gimmick needed, has got an issue rating below average. The injuries that Zack Sabre worked through to a big toll. Doug Williams 67, Marty Scurll 53, Zack Sabre Jr. 50, Ricochet 62, not bad. No, because this is our main event, which I think is going to... No, 63C. In a battle had fantastic heat and great wrestling, Nick Aldis and Bobby Lashley defeated Stu Bennett and Noam Dar in 15 minutes and 11, when Nick Aldis defeated Noam Dar by pinfall the tournament. Bobby Lashley 56, Nick Aldis 61, Noam Dar 51, Stu Bennett 67. Stu Bennett improving in performance, not bad, a 63C. And after the match, there's a massive brawl. You know, they continue fighting around ringside using chairs and stuff till security come out and split them up. A 60C, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm really happy with that. So I'll see you guys with the next Power Hour before How to Catch a Falling Star. See you then, guys. Thanks for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, welcome back. It's a very quick show tonight just because of heading into this Tuesday night. We've got Catch a Falling Star, but we've got 899 people at the new theatre. In about very good heat and decent wrestling, Jimmy Havoc defeated Matt Sydal in 7:59 by pinfall the Death Valley Driver, following a botched interference by Zack Sabre Jr. At 53C-, Matt Sydal's getting a gimmick stale, not my fault. That can Global Force Wrestling can deal with that. Matt Sydal 51, Jimmy Havoc 49. Jimmy Havoc improving in performance. Good old Havoc. So Nick comes out to the ring and he goes, "You see, in less than a week we go to the biggest event yet. The last time I stepped in this ring, I won the match. But our world champion continued beating me down. Next Tuesday, I will win the championship and bring the belt back for these fans." With this, Stu jumps into the ring and knocks Nick Aldis out with the championship. He holds the belt up over Nick while laughing his head off. So, yep, that rivalry's hitting up. In a decent match, Jay Lethal and Tom Falcon defeated Rory Knight and Furio in 8:03, and Jay Lethal defeated Rory Knight by pinfall the flying cowboy drop of 42D. In terms of ring work, Jay Lethal's head and shoulders everyone else. The announced quality in the colour conjugate match will boost: Tom Falcon 27, Jay Lethal 50, Fury 29, Rory Knight 35, no working rooms of 42D, not bad. In a battle of very good heat and decent wrestling, Bram defeated MVP by pinfall curb stomp. The announced quality lifted the match: Bram 46, MVP 55, no worker improvements of 54C-, not bad. In a poor match, Hermio the Wild Man defeated Roughneck in 5:38 by pinfall the fall away slam. 28E, Hermio was really off his game. The announced quality in the colour conjugate match boost: Roughneck 30, Hermio 22, no worker improvements. Zack is walking down the backstage area before Jimmy runs at him and beats him down, screaming, "You're a bloody psycho." In a battle had fantastic heat and great wrestling, Doug Williams defeated Bobby Lashley in 15:09 by pinfall the Chaos Theory, following to interference from Noam Dar. Bobby Lashley 55, Doug Williams 60, Bobby Lashley improving and flying. And that's where we end the show off ahead of to the Sunday at 60C. Sorry for the short episode, guys, but we're heading into How to Catch a Falling Star this Sunday. So there's not a lot to happen really, apart from just quickly build up the storylines. Closes the night off with a good bang, and then we'll see you with How to Catch a Falling Star, our biggest event yet, next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to a sold-out electric ballroom. 1,000 people alive tonight, ready for To Catch a Falling Star #1. So, well, Moraro goes, welcome to the greatest night in the history of Falling Star Wrestling. Tonight the card is stacked and we are ready. And Nigel goes, yes, I'm so excited about tonight. I can't wait. Let's get started with Hermio, who has made a huge impact. And by the way, there is a debut tonight and also some rematches. The first few matches don't go no longer than 5 minutes or so. But then we start getting onto the real big stuff, which goes on for like 20. We've got a few 20-minute matches and stuff. So you ready? Because in a poor match, Hermio, the Wild Man, defeated Sebastian in 8:09 by pinfall with the big boot. 37D. Sebastian and Hermio, the Wild Man, have great chemistry and it showed in their performance. This match did better than I thought it would do. He announced quality in the colour conjugate match of boost. Sebastian 37, Hermio 31. Hermio is improving in performance. And his best match yet. Well done. I am giving him a push. So in above that, decent match of the crowd. But subpar wrestling. Rory Knight defeated Tom Falcon in 1939 by pinfall for the Zebra Crossing. He makes defense number 7 of his limitless title, 37D-. Tom Falcon's visibly tiring towards the end. He announced quality and the colour conjugate match of boost. Tom Falcon 28. Rory Knight 38. No, Rory Knight improving in performance. Not bad. And about the decent match in the crowd was subpar wrestling. Zack Zodiac defeated Roughneck in 8:25 by pinfall with a Rainmaker 28E. They don't click, which we'll remember. Roughneck 27. Zack Zodiac 25. No work in progress 28E. Not bad at all. In a decent match, Chuck Mambo defeated Jonathan Windsor in 7:34 by pinfall with Chuck U. A 37D-. The announced quality in the colour conjugate match boost. Chuck Mambo 36. Jonathan Windsor 33, not bad. These matches are going to do better than what they normally are because it's our end of the year show, so these guys are going to put on their best performance yet. So in a decent match, Jack Gallagher defeated Exodus in 7:49 by pinfall of the Art Eye Folic Elbow. This is right off his game. The announced quality in the colour conjugate match boost. Exodus had a ring performance of 34, Jack Gallagher 48. Exodus improving in performance of 45D, not bad at all. So in above a decent match, the crowd was subpar wrestling. Jimmy Starr defeated Furio in 13:33 by pinfall. One of our worst matches of the night at 29E. Furio's visibly time towards the end, announced on the colour conjugate match boost. Jimmy Starr 28, Furio 28. No work improvements, we just move on. In above a decent match, the crowd was subpar wrestling. Ashton Smith defeated Ricky Shane Page in 15:30 by pinfall. Dive, catch, go to sleep. 38D-. The announced quality in the colour conjugate match boost. Ashton 39. Big Shane Page 30, no work improvements, we move on. And above that, decent match with subpar wrestling. Ricky Knight Jr. defeated Matt Walters in 15:23 by pinfall the Yukaza kick. 33+, you can announce quality and the colour conjugate match boost. Ricky Knight Jr. 32, Matt Walters 30, no work improvements, we move on. 2 on first good match. C- match of the night. In about a great heat and good wrestling, Ricochet defeated Bram in 14:41 by pinfall the standing shooting star press. You now call it Ricochet 59, Bram 48, no work improvements, 58 C-. In a superb match, Doug Williams defeated MVP in 14:41 by pinfall the Chaos Fury. MVP seemed off his game. Doug Williams 68, MVP 52. No work improvements, but a 64C, not bad. That's a superb match in this company. I'm not complaining. We still got loads to go. In about a good wrestling and easy action crowd, Jack Swagger defeated Jay Lethal in 15:21 by pinfall with the red, white, and blue Thunder Bomb. Jack Swagger 53, Jay Lethal 56. Jack Swagger improving and flying, a 57C-, not bad. In a decent match, Davey Boy Smith Jr. debuts, defeating the Monster JJR in 14:38 by pinfall with this sit-out suplex. Davey Boy's debuted his no gimmick needed gimmick. It's got its rating of below average. Me and Davey Boy have got pretty good chemistry and it lifted the match, so we might go into a storyline, I think. The announced quality in the colour conjugate match and boost. Davey Boy 52, JJR 52, 54C-, no work improvements. So yeah, David Boy's come in because we had too many Hills rules. So we brought David Boy in to even out the roster. So in about a good heat and decent wrestling, Mighty Skull defeated Alligero in 15:17 by pinfall with the graduation. 52D+. The announced quality in the colour conjugate match with boost. Mighty Skull 50, Alligero 49. No work improvements. In a bout of great heat and decent wrestling, Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Jimmy Havoc in 15-18 by submission with a senior stretch, a 54C-. Jimmy Havoc strained an Achilles tendonitis. Yeah, that's quality in the colour conjugation boost. Zack Sabre Jr. 52, Jimmy Havoc 50. Jimmy Havoc improving in technical, not bad at all. Yep, we know. In a bout of good heat and decent wrestling, Bobby Lashley defeated Noam Dar in 14-52 by pinfall the spear. Yeah, that's quality in the colour conjugation match boost. Bobby Lashley 54, Noam Dar 48. No work improvements, a 54C-. And then we have our main event of the night. A 60C in a bout of fantastic heat and great wrestling. Stu Bennett defeated Nick Aldis by pinfall the wasteland. Stu Bennett makes fans number 4 of his FSW Championship. Nick Aldis 60, Stu Bennett 68, the Fallen Star Championship Storylines Advanced segment, Nick Aldis improving in Rumble, and then after that, I basically used the pre-booked angle. Basically, Bobby Lashley just runs in, beating down Stu Bennett, heading into our next 3 events. So 59C, guys, I'm not going to complain with that. That wasn't, it wasn't a TV show, but a 59C for that event with the amount of matches and the quality of wrestling from the guys was amazing. I'm very proud of everybody who worked that show. They put in their all, but these guys are going to be complimented on a good performance. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you once again with Ring of Fire, which should be coming out tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be Monday night when I get home from work. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again with Falling Star very soon. Thanks for watching, guys.